I was about to look for my other video, and I guess Ceddy Nash and King AK47 is back at it again. Y'all know every couple of months they go through this, and I just want to see it real quick. Let me see. Lord.
AK47 goes off on Ceddy Nash. Had to see it to believe it. I didn't see it. Somebody sent it to me. Let's go.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
That's why your channel growing. Man, I don't want my channel not growing. I'm stagnant because 5 years of me, your channel don't grow. I'm not fit to do the Ceddy and kick it with rats that went on stand and act like I'm some lawyer and act like you above everybody because you know how to talk. God, I ain't doing that. That's why I don't no more. Because to me, that nigga sold his fucking soul, and you ain't start off like that. Why the fuck you like that? You finish how you started. Period.
All right, since we're not.
Yes, y'all. They added again. I must wasn't on that live because y'all know I will clip they shit and post it real quick when they go at each other. Man, they got like a love-hate relationship though. You know what, Blue? Now, I don't hear what Ceddy about to say. I ain't gonna lie. That there is light for King AK47. Because if y'all remember back with the O-Block shit, when, you know, they put all our video tags in the paperwork, hell, AK called them police. I mean, that what he just said was light. So, you know, that was like, I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying they're not homeboys anymore. They got like that love-hate relationship when it comes to content, though. Because that's why they bicker and go at each other so much. But outside of comment, yeah, they cool. Like, don't let them fool you. I mean, they'll even tell y'all at the end of it. But yeah, that's funny though. But that's a light biz. Now, AK don't win, so that's light. Well, let's see.
Having this conversation in private and it's in public, I didn't know it was a problem. I'll be fair. You still my bro. I still like you. We still good. I don't really care. I'm not gonna get on here and then.
See, I tell y'all, that's how Ceddy always start off. At least this time he ain't drunk, because y'all know his drunk responses be epic.
Ask you and go off and everything like that. I don't think you would extend the same courtesy to me, but that's just my opinion. But I don't really care, even if you did. Even if you came out and said F me and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah and everything, it's all love. We still good. We can still do content together. But I find it weird. I find it disturbing how you all of a sudden got a problem with Woody, but you didn't have a problem with Charleston?
Ooh.
Wait a minute. You don't have a problem with Charleston White, right? He came out snitching, right? Oh, cool. Y'all never seen this right here?
That's what I'm saying. But I've never yet received hate from the woman yet, man. You feel me? So big shout out to them women.
No, I don't get any from the black women. The black man is the hateful because he hate his daddy. He hate his daddy and he resent his mother. So he can't do nothing but reflect himself.
Where, man, you got an opinion on that, man. That was some...
The black man bad because he resent his father.
First time I ever see something like that in my life.
Well, listen, homie, we ain't never done nothing in this country to say anything. We've been asking people to treat us right. White folks ain't been asking nothing.
So that...
Okay, just pause. Okay, hey, I'm an unbiased reactor right now, okay? This is my reaction to it. But, I mean, that you can't equivalent Charleston White on a live interview with somebody, and Woody actually got on the stand in real life. That wasn't no interview Woody did. So I mean, I'm just saying, it's not equal to each other in my opinion, right? That was a bad comparison, Ceddy, because like, you know, Woody did get on the stand, like the actual stand in real life, in a real life courthouse, real life courtroom with a real judge, attorneys, defendants, all that. I have yet to see that with Charleston White, so I think that was a bad comparison. That's just me.
Bull you just spread about not selling your soul and all of this stuff and everything like that. Right. No. And please don't judge me by your standards because I never judged you by mine. I've always been praiseworthy of you. I've always defended you. I've always given you props when I go on platforms and everything like that. I've always been.
I will say that now, because he even do mines when he go on the platform. So I mean, like, I have heard him shout out AK. Now I feel like at this point they had one of them like agree to disagree things. Like, okay, you know, AK47, voice of the street. So of course he can't condone no ratting, snitching type shit. You know what I'm saying? Ceddy Nash is turning his life around. You know, he don't do the gang bang content no more. You remember when he first started YouTube, he wore the blue flag and all that. You know, he's trying to go mainstream with doing like courtroom breakdowns and stuff. So I think it's growth. And at the end of the day, Woody is a fucking money machine right now. He's doing these 20v1s like no other, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's just looking to make some coins. I mean, you can't come on AK. You know, Gigi said that was a good look for AK having Charleston on his channel. Yeah, I think that was back when he was like up on the rise too. Said it was extreme, but now he clean. Hey, he said he gave the streets love, you know? I think Ceddy supports Woody based on Woody's new walk of life and his community involvement. And to Ceddy Nash, and all bullshit aside, to Ceddy Nash, he don't consider Woody a snitch because nobody is in jail off of Woody. So I mean, that's his actual like stance with that. Even though he got on the stands, and you know, I call it politics, that street politics, where it's like, you know, depending on where you're from, this means that, this means that. It's not like a clean cut answer, but to him, Woody isn't a snitch. I'm just saying that's like to his thing. Did Woody really snitch? It depends on who you ask, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like on my episode with the hard truth, shout out Chill Go Hard. I say it's really up to the street niggas to determine what's snitching and what's not, as far as their, you know, rationality. You know what I'm saying? Because some street niggas will say as soon as you went into the interrogation, open your mouth about real life shit, you snitch. Some niggas say you got to get a nigga locked up. Some niggas say you got, you know what I'm saying? It's just like so much shit. But in all actuality, if you looking at it from just like a legal stance, Woody was a corroboration. He cooperated with the police. Period. You know what I'm saying? But you know, again, it's just depends on who you ask. You know, see, that was a pushing activist work then, right? I did remember that. I kind of agree with Ceddy. G Baby said he did. That was a comedy show. Get your bed. What it do, Zaria? He put them niggas in jail and had to fight for their freedom. Hey, but he was lying in that interview, right? Hell, we don't know. Listen, on all bullshit aside, we don't know what Woody was lying about. To be honest, we don't know if he was lying. We don't know if he wasn't lying. We don't know. The only people that know is the defendants, and people involved in the situation. We can assume he was lying, but we really don't know if he was lying or not.
You up because that's what I do. I'm not going to go on and start talking about certain things because you only kept it to that one thing. So in the code of combat of words, I'm going to take your lead on this. But you did content with Charleston, bruh. You don't have a single person who Woody locked up. And the stuff that me and Woody doing has to deal directly with children, with giving back. Maybe that concept escapes you. Maybe. But like I said, I love you. You're still my brody. But you dead wrong for this one. You dead wrong for your stance and everything like that. You is. Thug told Woody to go in there and do that. It's documented. Brick already told y'all what the play was. It's documented. So everybody else got an opinion and everything like that. Dang, bro. Behind closed doors, I always protected your name. I'm just curious if you ever did for mine. But you said you ain't rocking with me. I'm still rocking with you, bro. We still good in my book. You may not like me anymore and all that stuff and everything like that, but you still good over here. But I just found that peculiar that you would say all of that stuff because you did content with Charleston White. You said you don't want to go to those platforms because you rather build your own stuff yourself because you don't want to feel like anybody can say, oh, you're only here because of this person and that person. Case in point, Poetic Flacco. You even said out your mouth, Poetic Flacco, your audience only comes because of No Jumper, your association to No Jumper. You don't want those things. Perfectly fine. You rather build your own brand. That's cool. But where's the Vlad TV interview? Now I'm about to go get one. Now I'm about to see how I can go get a Vlad TV interview. Because that wasn't necessary. It's things you do that I would never do. Never. It's things that you're going about doing that I won't do. Never. But one thing I won't do is I won't jump out on the camera and do any of this stuff. So I don't understand.
I feel like, I'll be honest, their content, even though, just like, I discuss a lot of the same content they discuss. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they have two different styles with the content. With King AK47, he gonna put on a show for you, okay? He gonna make you laugh. He gonna definitely entertain you. You know what I'm saying? Ceddy is more on this informational, intellectual, like, breakdowns and shit like that. And I feel like it's just two different styles. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just feel like I don't know why they bump heads so much as far as content. I think it'd be more so the viewers. And one thing about AK47, because he is crowdfunded, his audience paid him to go up and go off. I think they be doing that shit and he just feeding into it for the hell of it. That's it, No, he did say Woody was giving some truth and some lies, which made everyone and everything hot. So he read the streets believe no talking when questioned in those interrogation rooms. Well, some streets believe and some don't. Unfortunately, at this point, motherfuckers always want to move the goalposts. That boy told on them, and they had to fight to be free because he was a hater. But like I said though, at the end of the day, okay, so like this. Just because you would think the people that was impacted by what Woody did should be mad at him, what that got to do with a content creator doing something with it? I feel like with AK47, he want everybody to be upset, you know what I'm saying? Or he wants Ceddy to be upset for what Woody did, but at the end of the day, Woody ain't did shit that's Ceddy Nash, you know what I'm saying? They just doing content. They just doing that. So I don't know. Y'all know, like, personally, Woody fucks with me. I fucks with Woody. I just, he ain't telling me. You know what I'm saying? If they hit me up to work with, I would work with one, no doubt. Shit, you ain't telling me. We ain't about to do no street shit together. We about to do some content. So, that's just how I feel about it. Sincere, what to do? All right, North Carolina. I mess with AK. I just don't mess with how he talks to them and beg for money. But these people love that shit. They eat that shit up. That's why, Like, I'm gonna tell you, I don't get cash apps. I don't even say cash app no more over here. I don't get cash apps. That's cool. I get super checks every now and then. But his people that give him, they love that shit. They love it. That's why he does it. The creators, that's why they do it, because the people want them to do it. They, whether you call it begging or not, you know what I'm saying? They want them to do it. And they rock out with it. When you can make $1,000 on one 4 to 6 hour live stream, shit, and all you gotta do is ask for the money, like for real. Like, why not? You know? Everybody talking those rooms, but not one person has tried Woody or call him a snitch to his face. Yeah. But he also walked them out the courtroom. They were under investigation. They were going in regards to what he said. And I ain't gonna say he ain't walked nobody out of the courtroom. Now, I'll be honest, ain't nobody got no plea deal or let go from Woody's testimony. The only one that did was testimony held was what's the one with the dreads shits? I can't think of his name. Whatever his name is, but Woody testimony ain't help no damn money. I'm from Atlanta. Woody be all around. Y'all calling a rat better keep it on the internet. I mean, like on some real shit, but who want to walk up to somebody and say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, Woody had a unique situation. Shout out to Jalen Brown for the super chat, super sticker. My bad. I don't know which one is. I can't see if it's a sticker or a chat, but I appreciate it. Let's see. KG said, like I said, he cool with me. I think he played Kaza Sosa. Cecile said, they're not call him that. He still is what he is. He was, if you follow me. Yeah, he didn't help or hurt anyone. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like you just like I feel like hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Thank you, G Baby, for the super chat. I see what you're saying, but that's why they made sidewalk. Right. So it's like, and like I tell y'all know I don't like to use the word rat like that because I feel like that's personable, you know what I'm saying? But it comes a point where it's like this is my thing. I feel like if you say some shit off of principle, like my principles, it goes against doing content with this type. Like, let me give y'all an example. Y'all know I don't fuck with no PD files at all. I would never, like I told y'all, I can't do content with one. I don't care what the circumstances is. I cannot do content with one. I stand on that. You ain't had to touch nobody I know. I just can't do content with. However, I can't get mad at another creator to do content with them because they choose to. I just can't do it. And I feel like with AK, instead of just being like, well, you know what? Shit, let Ceddy do what the fuck he want to do. I just can't fuck with that. Then cool. But, I think it does ruffle Ceddy feathers just a little bit because how he go in on them about the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I think it's just a few more minutes on this one, and then we done.
I don't even understand where that just came from. Last, I thought we was cool. I brought your name up when I was on Clubhouse. Well, not Clubhouse, but when I was on StreamYard with Whack and all them and everything like that. And they was like, you think AK can't do content with us? I'm like, I don't know. I'll reach out to bro. But shoot, bro like doing his own thing, his own speed. And then Whack was like, yo, do he got a problem with me? I say, I don't know. That's it. Oh, just record it to him if you ever care. You ain't gonna look that up, but we still good in my book.
Now I will say this, and there's nothing wrong with AK being a lone wolf either. I mean, he got a machine over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. He got a machine over there where he can make $1,000 a live plus whatever and hold 2,000 or more people all night. I done popped on his live in the wee hours in the morning getting ready for work. So like when you got that already going solo, you don't really need nobody. Like you don't need nobody on some real shit. So when you got that going, it's probably hard to like even want to collab or think you need a collab because you got all that going solo. Since it show me a person who didn't go rock around their case, like literally kept their mouth closed the whole process from handcuffs to bars. Little baby. That's the first person that came to my mind. Monte said he didn't hurt. That whole trial happened because of what he went in there and said. But hey, it only takes one crash out, and we just seen that. That's true. I ain't gonna lie, that's true.
I don't really take to heart what you said, but I will combat you. Yeah. I will serve the ball right back. You smack the tennis ball on my side, I'm just alleying it back. So, well, what is it? Yeah, alleying, volleying, I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, bro, we still good, but please don't do that, because what I got going with Lil Woody, Christmas giveaways, giving back to the youth, stuff like that. Stuff that ain't done on your channel or anybody around you that you've helped that I've seen. So if you wonder why we cool, it's because I care about the youth. I give back to the youth. Ask them kids in Philadelphia the thousands of dollars that I gave out of my pocket. And I'm not telling you how to count your money or what to do with your money, but please, my actions and stuff like that, that should have been a conversation off camera. So am I disappointed? Yeah. Did you hurt my feelings? Yep, sure did. And I don't know how much truth it is to what Corral said. He said that you said when you met me, I ain't seen nothing like that. If we brodies, which we are, you still my brother, I still love you. Why would I want to be tough around you? Why would I want to seem hard, bro? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I ain't never smutted your name out or nothing like that or anything like that, ever. I may have had my frustrations and go, man, why is he doing this and doing that? This don't make no sense. Trying to get to the bottom of stuff because maybe I'm not seeing it the right way. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to get it right, not be right. So it is what it is, bro. You still my bro, but if you don't rock with me no more after this, that's fine. You know, you met my kids. Talk to my moms. But like I said, I never ruin relationships with people. I don't. When you talk about the snitching stuff, I kicked out my blood brother, my youngest brother out the family. We did that because we don't rock with the snitching stuff at all. That's just the code in which we live by. We die by that. But if you feel Lil Woody's a snitch, that's your prerogative. That's cool. But for you to infer your feelings and think that it's my feelings when you ain't read nothing, when you ain't paid attention to none of this stuff, you miseducated on a lot of things. That's a you thing. And that's fine.
You said he got feelings. Why would he have feelings, Lou? What?
You feel like Woody is a snitch? That's cool. And just say, I don't condone Ceddy Nash hanging out with him. But all that, I sold my soul and stuff like that. Word. So then what was that you was doing with Charleston White? Because Charleston White for surely is a snitch. I got paperwork on him that he got people sent to jail. We put that out on No Jumper. When I went to No Jumper, shouted you out. So I don't know, bro. I don't get it. I don't see where that came from. That was a curveball because, well, it is what it is. But hey, that's my response.
I feel like my one opinion, y'all know, I fucks with both of them. I feel like with AK don't know how to go out of character sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when he be on that live, but like I said, that's he's in character mode. He's turning up for his viewers that is paying him for his turn up. You know what I'm saying? He be saying all types of shit. He is, or whatever. He feed into whatever the people want him to talk about, he gonna do it. And I feel like sometimes he don't think or he don't care, he might not care that when he is on that level, he gonna come off on some bullshit about those people he's talking about. And for him to instead of to be cool, that's kind of like, damn, you doing your homie like that? Like we get you going off on Dirk and doing all that shit with your homie. You know what I'm saying? And then Ceddy is really trying to elevate to the next point in his content career. And I feel like to have a homie that you feel like should be rooting you on no matter if he agree with the route you're taking, just like you do him, is kind of like shading you and shit. This fucked up. So, I mean, that's just how I just see it. Like, it's kind of at a point where you can't be too invested in how the next person do their content. That's how I feel. Like me personally, like I said, Ceddy does content differently than I do. But I like to see him doing the 20v1s and all that. Because that's the next thing to push him next. He probably going into streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to see him on the platforms doing interviews, getting on a podcast. I like that. I also like seeing AK47 over there. Because I remember a time when he only had a couple hundred in his chat. Now he holds thousands at night. How he can make the money on live, how he done upgraded his appearance on his live and shit. I like to see that. So I like to see growth. However you got to grow, I just like to see it. I hope that they can work this out offline. I get the content for online, but at some point you got to stop going at your homie like that, because I can see why I said in his feelings about it. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, AK mouth is too raw. He don't know what to say and when to say it. The alcohol does that, I think. And his people, like I said, I keep saying, like, the more shit AK talks, the more money he makes on some real shit. I've seen. I'm like, God damn, like, nigga, I just seen watching nigga like really work for real. Like, the more they feed into it, the more he goes in. And again, that's how he has grown his platform to that level. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna keep going and feeds them. Like he said, he don't. And then what's so unique about AK? AK will tell you he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He's just saying shit, and they still love him to say whatever he want to say. He done went from, like he said he done went from bouncing from hotel to hotel to buying him a house off this YouTube shit. And you got to salute him for doing it solo, like he's been doing it, and just off of his supporters. So, but then you got to see Ceddy Nash grown a lot. He can drop a video, 100K. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can drop this, he can drop that. He's on No Jumpers. He's on all these podcasts. So it's just like two people doing the same thing but different ways. So.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.